I'm T.S. Monk, and I'm here in downtown sunny Los Angeles at Washington Prep High School, and you are about to experience a fantastic program called Bebop to Hip Hop.
We're like combining jazz and hip hop together to make like a new kind of music, and it sounds good.
Man, it's crazy. It's real cool.
Today, I got in front of the crowd and actually played and did not mess up at all.
It's great because we get to be around with all these great musicians, and so we play with Herbie Hancock, which is great. It's tight. It's good, man. Yeah.
And seeing the kids go in there hands-on and work with the equipment, seeing them work with Pro Tools, and it's been wonderful.
The history of bebop and the history of hip-hop are very, very similar. Both of these musical idioms were born out of necessity because you had young jazz musicians that were at the end of the swing era that had no place to play. They started jamming in tiny little groups. Both music idioms have been politically incorrect to the greater society. Both idioms involve tolerance and inclusion. And the bottom line for both idioms is truth and reality. You see, so these are qualities that the hip-hop community has always looked and seen, said, well, we have something in common with those jazz guys.
I would say that they're both kind of the same. It's just two different time frames, but the same kind of expression, you know, because what they would call bebop is the kind of music that was celebrated in the 1940s, and it was not very popular. It was sort of looked at as very street at that time, and you know, they had a lot of critics, people knocking it.
A lot of these kids are brilliant, and you know, mainstream wouldn't expect that to come out of this area because there's a lot of crime and the economy isn't all that great over here. So it's important, and these kids are amazing. Like, I've been teaching them for one whole school year, and today was like the greatest part in my career to see them on stage and actually doing everything that we've been practicing and having hard times over, because some of them, you know, we had to get over the ego things and stuff like that, but they're awesome kids. I love each and every one of my 33 students, that's for sure.
Hip-hop to jazz. Here's a tribute to those in the past. Mal Davis was the greatest in his own special way, and we still think about him when the trumpets play. Herbie Hancock not only did it stand out, his remarkable effort sampled hip-hop records. Yeah. They say the artist came from the hardest pain, but the artist sang it was a glorious thing. Tell them music make my heart pump. That's why I love it when the beat bump. Yeah, I'm taking it back to bebop and jazz, 2005-6 class.
I graduated from Washington, so Mr. Pullum was here when I started, and just seeing him work with these kids today with all the equipment that they have, and because we didn't have that then. So to see the kids learn from the program that was set up, I mean, it's remarkable.
Underrated, long awaited, players, haters hate it, don't debate it, just bounce to it. If you don't know how, you can watch them do it. Watch them do it, yeah. The Alonius Monk Band, y'all. Taking it back, we're taking it back, yeah.
The relationship between hip-hop and jazz is a fundamental relationship. There's improvisation involved in both. There's rhythm involved in both. And the other thing is that there's magic involved in both.
Before we have musicians to come in, we have the kids to look them up on the internet. And when they look at 1 million pages plus on Herbie Hancock and you say, wow, I'm going to play with this guy, or Terrence Blanchard, and they look at all these things that these guys have accomplished, you know, they're just amazed. And, you know, so we teach them the history, so when these artists come in, they have the proper respect for them, because a lot of times the kids aren't exposed to that music, and so we expose them to that. So it really broadens their horizon, and those guys are just great people. They don't come in as superstars, they come in as human beings, and they touch the kids in an emotional level, not just intellectual, where they're just saying this is where this note is. They come in as, you know, as humanitarians.
Give it up for Herbie Hancock!
First of all, what we're trying to do is trying to get these kids just to be creative. We're trying to show them the correlation between all of the values that are important in jazz, how they correlate to the hip-hop world, and how they correlate to society as well. You know what I mean? So this program is extremely important in bringing all of those things together. Because sometimes, you know, we think of jazz and we think all of these things as being very separate entities, but they're not. They really come from the same kind of inner inspiration or need to express ourselves.
Hi, this is Herbie Hancock. Now don't go away, because we've got a lot more of bebop to hip hop coming up on BET Jazz. See you in a second.
Yeah. 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 And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. From the shy, like Tim and Sahara away. Before you ask me to go with a job. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
PEPSI, it's the cola.
For some people, there's only one airline that fits. United, with Economy Plus, voted best premium economy class in the world. United, it's time to fly.
Welcome back to Bebop to Hip Hop on BET Jazz.
You know, there's a continuity between these art forms because they come from the African American community. They're in defiance of a great many injustices in this world, and they tell the truth. They tell the truth in their expression of this community's creativity. So it's really great to see them reconnect jazz to the hip-hop, this hip-hop generation.
It's changed my life because I'm not on the streets doing anything bad. I'm doing what I love, singing, acting, playing my instrument, and it's just great. Meeting all these musicians, yeah.
Oh, it's great. Helps you a lot. You know, helps you get in music, your academics, and your grades and everything. Get into college and stuff.
The music program at the school is very important because, like, a lot of us, we're in the inner city, and if we didn't have music, then I don't know what I would be doing. You know? So we need to keep the music at school.
The programs here are saving lives in this community every day because kids have a choice any given moment, any minute of the day, have a choice to go down that road or that road.
Beyond the music, the most important things are the life lessons that these kids are learning because, you know, there's a gang fight outside. Someone's getting shot like 5 blocks away or all these negative things that are pulling at them. And they have the real courage to stand up and say, I don't want to do that. I want to do something productive with my life.
I've been changed dramatically. I've calmed down. I used to be sort of a bad child, but sort of low key and stuff like that. But it's been great. I mean, I feel so much better just knowing that I'm going somewhere. You know, these other talents I have, you know, it's great.
Hi, I'm T.S. Monk, and don't go away now. We'll be back in a moment with more Bebop. to Hip Hop on BET Jazz.
Hey, I'll take one of those chickens.
Sure. Which one? Thousand hand slap.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Good choice.
For some people, there's only one airline that fits. United, with Economy Plus, voted best premium economy class in the world. United, it's time to fly.
Yo, what's up? This is Yo-Yo, Bebop to Hip Hop, Thelonious Monk Band on BET Jazz.
Woo! It's a hot one right here, y'all. Put your hands up. Go!
Take everything, but it's my life. All my diamond rings, but I'll never think twice.
Never think twice.
My love for music, the joy it brings, express when you use it. For me, it's when I sing. Music is the key. Once you succeed, without it in my life, it just wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't be right, y'all.
Wouldn't be right.
Or sing in the choir, as long as you have that music for the song. It will take you far if you set high bars. Reach for the stars.
And the hip hop community is beginning to step up to the plate wonderfully. They have been a little bit alienated by us, by the jazz community, because we have not embraced them as warmly as we should. And that's only because we have forgotten that we were not so particularly warmly embraced, and we didn't feel good about that, and it took us many, many years. When I think of all the years it took for my father, a perfect example, to be accepted, to be just listened to fairly and then accepted. We've been a little bit unfair with our children and the music that they've created.
DJ Bad Boy, y'all. Give it up for him. Yo, 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 yo.
Once you succeed, without it in my life, it just wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't be right, y'all.
Wouldn't be right.
Yo, do.
Hi, I'm Terrence Blanchard. I'm here at Washington Prep for the Bebop to Hip Hop. Don't go away, because we've got more coming your way on BET Jazz.
Yeah, yeah. And I heard him say, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. From the shy, like Tim, it's a harder way. Before you ask me to go with a job. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
PEPSI, it's the cola.
For some people, there's only one airline that fits. United, with Economy Plus, voted best premium economy class in the world. United, it's time to fly.
Hi, this is Herbie Hancock. Thanks for being on our journey of bebop to hip-hop on BET Jazz.
Funds are being cut for sports, for music, and to me, these inner city schools need this kind of support from companies like Pepsi.
You know, Pepsi Cola and Monk Institute, both of us are involved in a bunch of different community activities, but it's the first time that we put together a program that is an accredited program in high school, one. Two, talks about kind of the history of music, but also has a performing arts aspect to it. So it's not purely academic. There's a performing arts component to it. And so it really was an experiment. And for us, we think it turned out wonderfully.
I think with the students actually taking the jazz and sampling it and putting it into hip hop, it's going to reach out to a whole nother generation, you know, because you have one generation listens to jazz and the other one's listening to this nouveau music. And now with the two collaborating, you know, you're bringing these worlds together. And I think it speaks out to a bigger group of people. And I think with this project, you know, with this concert, we're actually showing everybody that music doesn't just have one form, or you can't just keep one genre of music separate.
J Sound, Sonya, B-Boy, let's go, huh? Yeah. Let's go, chill. It's your boy YT, let's go, huh? Let's go, huh? Look, check it, yeah. The bed is too hot, too stay cold. I'm so hot, man, I make the mic explode. Me and Bear in the black, in Studio C. They might as well call us Miami because of our heat. The weed, steady rock. Agree with me, then you feel me knocking legs. I ain't doing this to get paid. I'm doing it for a good grade, yes, yo. I got this stuff, man, I don't do this for amusement. I do it for the music, yes, yo. I flow like fluids when it comes to the band. These haters try to be as if if they had a telescope, they still couldn't see us. We a D-A, a B-A-N-D. You can't set a prep on that M-D with a D-A, a B-A-N-D.
The hip-hop community has sort of felt that they sort of created their own thing in kind of some sort of cultural vacuum. Nothing could be further from the truth. They are, in fact, part of a very, very long continuum. This program allows them to begin to see the connection, to begin to connect the dots between what they're doing today and what happened as far back as UB Blake and Noble Sissel. It's part of a continuum. And once children know that they are part of a continuum, they are, in fact, part of a history, that empowers them. And things begin coming to their mind like, I can.
We the D-A, a B-A-N-D. You can't set the prep on that do it then because we the D-A, B-A-N-D. Can't set the prep on that do it then we the D-A, B-A-N-D. You can't set the prep on that do it then we the D-A, B-A-N-D. Can't set the prep on that do it then
And we gonna rock this place, ain't no stopping. No, ain't no stopping. No.
It's my belief that as a musician, if you learn to play and you go out into the industry, then you're begging for a job. But if you are creating the music, you create your own job, and then you're employing other people. So it gives you a greater power.
If we're not paying attention to sharing things that we've experienced in music and in life, sharing it with our future, which is the younger generations, then as human beings, we're not doing our job. We have to do what we can to take care of humanity and to take care of our home, which is our planet. That's our responsibility as human beings.
Air transportation provided by United, the official airline of the Thelonious Monk Institute of Jazz.
Hey, I'll take one of those chickens.
Sure. Which one? 1,000-hand slap.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Good choice.
For some people, there's only one airline that fits. United, with Economy Plus, voted best premium economy class in the world. United, it's time to fly.